All right, good afternoon, everybody. Here is turn 15 of Pancor System. My path to Ascension begins here. We're Tianchi. Let's get right to it. Oh, we got some messengers. All right, some stuff. A whole bunch of stuff happened this turn. Let's see. I can see by looking at these flags that Vanheim didn't attack us. That's very good. I was super nervous about that. Messenger from Raya. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna read this. That ship of light and shadow which you see, guests, says that she was the most swift of vessels and the speed any floating timber she was able to surpass. No oars did she need or a sail in order to fly. And she denies that of the threatening void, this fact planets deny, or the moons of airless sand or barren rock, ice, or the waters within where she was a ship of shadowed light after, before the leafy forest of Pancor 3. For when on the highest ridge she hums, often the foliage begets a wailing sound. Cities of Pancor and the life-bearing ring, that to you these things were and are most known, says the ship of lighted shadow. That out of your earliest birth, she says, no master stood at your peak, swam formless in the void sea, and then across so many impotent straits bore, whether summoned the left or right solar breeze summoned, or each favorable one of God fell on the foot at once. That neither were any prayers to the false gods made by her, when she came by the void expanse very recently to these deep seas. But these things were previously. Now that secluded one is ancient beyond time, and in eerie silence she dedicates herself to the end, O twin death and twin of changeless oblivion. So that's a really cool message. Let's see if there's a part 2. Vinguli Mlagnaf Kerbal Space Program Relia Wagagnoggle Fitagen! I should have said that less loud. I probably clipped there. That's the loudest I've ever gotten this Let's Play. Sorry about that, headphone users. Okay. We've chosen our ally well. Alright, research and evocation. Some throne claims. Explainer of Homestuck. Moon Skeletons, the Centurion. That's, I think, on Solaria. Alright, let's see. We made some wolves. Found another magic site. Glen of Verdant Greenery. Searched with our pretender. Didn't find anything. Shinuyama Proclamation. The Shinuyama AI managed to profit a renamed character, even though Jay Bray didn't. Jay Brereton mistakenly clicked 2 units when he hit profit on the first turn, and it picked the wrong one to profit, so he had no renamed profit, to his eternal shame. And now the AI has, turns later, corrected his mistake. That is wonderful. I'll have to tell him about that, because he can't see this game anymore because he went AI. Alright, then we had some battles. First one. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Probably should let our archers move up. It's probably not worth it to keep them all the way at the back. It might have been worth it if we were fighting another player. Hard to say. Okay. So that was this one. We lost 2 footmen and 2 of our fancy footmen. We lost 2 of our original spear guys that have been around since our starting army. I didn't know we were recruiting these guys. They're more expensive. Let's see. Maybe we can not recruit them anymore. I guess I wanted to recruit 2 of them once. I wonder if I've been recruiting a bunch. We don't seem to have any normal spear footmen with this group. So that's interesting. Anyway, we took a province. That's nice. Let's go on to the next one. This is going to be the horse archers. This is going to be the horse archers. All right. Here goes. Nice. We routed one squad before our guys got there. Again, we should probably be letting our archers advance so that they can get better hits in, but this looks like a good initial surround on this little group. And there we go. Finally, the true cowardly nature of horses is exposed, and we took this province. How many guys did we lose? We lost 6 archers and 4 footmen out of 70 guys. That's not good, but it's not bad. That army should be able to keep expanding. Let's look what happened over here. These archers are closing in. Notice that this makes them much more accurate. But it does expose them to risk as well. However, that wasn't so bad. We are running low on footmen with this group, but that still went pretty well. How'd we do? We lost 2 guys. Alright, finally a decent turn of expansion. It would be better if we took 4 provinces, but 3 is, I think, the most we've ever taken in a turn, so I will try to be happy with it. Unexpected event in Honoria. Hell yeah, misfortune. A market was held in the province. Merchants from far and wide gathered, and there was much commerce. Gold plus 539. Construction of the castle and mouth of the River Lang is completed. Okay. So this is about how we expected it to be. Vanheim owns all this. We own the path up here, though. Unless Vanheim starts invading us this turn, we can finish off. We can invade Shinuyama, take them hopefully relatively quickly, and then also take this stuff back here and be in a decent position in this game. So, not the best opening, but we're recovering now. Okay, so let's see. He hasn't searched here yet. Nice. Did we get? Yeah, we got 2 free points of province defense here because we moved these guys in. That's only 3 gold, but it might matter someday. And we actually probably have enough to start building another fort this turn. I'd like that to be on a high population province. Let's see. What do we own? Tianchi has high income, of course. Nothing else that we own besides Mouth of the River Lang, because it's already forted, is really very good. This is actually one of the best ones, and I'd kind of prefer not to. I guess maybe we could put a fort here. It's right next to this one though, so we're going to start running into resource troubles, and we're going to want to fort this too someday, so it's definitely not ideal. This one, the income is fairly low because it's not under our scales. It's under some worse scales than ours, but maybe eventually this one would be worth forting. 7,000 population, 10,000 population. Well, alright, let's see. We can go this way, and then we'll have 3 options. We can go this way, and we'll have a different 3 options. We can also loop around towards Shinuyama if we do that. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna do this way. These guys are gonna go this way. And they're gonna be our trailblazing party. They're gonna get as far up here as they can. Let's make this here. And they might loop around this way. This looks like a pretty decent province, so we'll see how we do. Building another fort this turn is a really good idea. We don't have an ideal spot for one. This isn't so bad, even though the population is low. But I really would like more recruitment points. Anyway, I'll keep thinking about that while we do other stuff. So, how are we on research? 122. Let's give this guy one of these. You should make another one of them. If we have enough. Yeah, we can make 2 more, and then we'll probably be out of the gems for it. We have some wolves. Only about 10 of them. We're gonna want more than that, but we'll get there. Make some more wolves. This guy can make wolves too. He's not a great researcher, so let's do that. We'll have to move the wolves up, but we'll be moving troops up this way anyway, probably, so not so bad. This commander should go here. This commander should go here. Are we recruiting a commander here? We are, but we didn't have enough resources here for some reason this turn. That's weird. It's only production 2 right now. Maybe something happened to our scales here. No. Alright, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, yeah, these guys are going there. This guy is searching. N key for commanders without orders. Alright, scouts. Let's get scouts moving along here. This guy, let's see. Is this also a swamp? Yeah, this is a farm and a swamp. Do we have another just swamp around anywhere? No, we should really take this and this. 10, oh right, that's the one that has a wizard in it. So this guy can fly, so he can get down here in one turn, no problem. And we'll have him search 4 sites down here, and then we'll keep flying him around searching other places. This army is moving up this way so that it can start invading Shinyama. This army is doing the same thing. Where is our Celestial Master this turn? He's down here. Alright, I think we are going to fort this eventually. The way we're going to do it, though, is because getting a fort here isn't a huge priority. Because... is there anybody who can move here in one turn? The way... did he search here yet? He did. Okay. We found a site this turn, didn't we? Unverdant granary, is that more? Yeah, more nature gems. We're up to 4 nature gems a turn. Pretty decent. Not great, but we're getting there. I want to build a lab and a temple here. He's going to build the temple first. And then we'll add a lab to it, and then eventually we'll add a fort here. We could also put a temple here. we've got some more recruitment points here because we upgraded to level 3. Just a couple more archers per turn for like 300 gold. Not a very good deal, but actually maybe we can start. No, because they're more recruitment points too, right? 2 more? Yeah, they're 5 more each, so we shouldn't make these fancy archers. The fancier archers and the crossbowmen are really good, but they only have map move 8, whereas these guys are map move 12. So I'm preferring making these composite bow archers, even though crossbows are excellent in this game. They're gonna wait and join this army, I think, or does this guy already have one? He's already got nearly 40 dudes, so we can do this. The wolves here for now. We don't want them to get in actual battles, they'll get attacked and killed. We just want them to help pull the walls down up here. Okay. 30 enemy units, militias and archers. 40 enemy units, militias and light infantries. I wish I could put these guys. Oh well. This will be fine. I was thinking about putting these guys in double line formation so they would advance slower, but it's alright. Where to put a fort? Should I put a temple here? So, advantages to putting a temple and a lab here. I can start making these little wizard guys, and I'll get like 3 or 4 of them done by the time that I would have a palisades and a fortress here. But I could also start building those things simultaneously, like this. Or I could put them somewhere a little bit better. Like right here will be a little bit better for troops, I think. It's got a little bit more population. It's got resources from more adjacent provinces. So, despite sharing one connection here, it would be a pretty decent place for a fort. None of our provinces are very good. So, even this one up here, which is the second best one we have, only has 84 income. So, none of our provinces are great for another fort right now. Let's see, 23. This guy's at 35, that guy's at 23. Yeah, I don't want to try to expand a turn with just this to leave a commander behind here. Can we recruit a commander here? Not if we're building a fort. And then we start getting into attaching all of our forts together, but, well, alright, we really need more forts. I don't know if waiting is a good idea or not. I'm gonna want to fort this already. I'm gonna want to fort maybe these. So much to think about. Alright. I lied. You're gonna chill out. We should maybe send you to organize province defense somewhere. We are going to fort this, whether or not it's a good idea. Hopefully we will also be able to fort somewhere else next turn. Defense is at 9 here. We can't cross this river though. Well, we'll have you just chill out here. We'll get 2 more points of defense here, and then maybe next turn we'll start another fort here. Even though it's a little cramped now. Yeah. Okay. We've got a commander here. He can take these guys. It's 25 dudes and start heading up this way. Or he could bring them down here and grab these 2 provinces probably. If he had warriors with 25 dudes would be a little bit rough. But he can definitely, well, yeah, let's just move enough stuff towards Shinyama to take it quickly. And we'll worry about these 2 very poor provinces, 34 income, in a little bit. Okay. So that's all of our army movement and giving orders to guides. We've already sort of reviewed our recruitment. Do we have... Got some spare resources and spare recruitment points here. I think I canceled a couple archers to pay for the fort. I think that's a good decision still. We'll make sure to max out on those things next turn. Research. We're working on construction level 3 right now. We don't actually super need that first. So let's give up on it even though we sunk some time into it already. And just start running up enchantment so that our god can start being useful sooner. Okay. That is the turn. We are not at war with Vanheim yet, but also he hasn't responded to any of my messages on the Discord, so maybe we should send him an effort message. Let's see, perhaps. Oh wait, did we... Alright, we renamed this Sect Elder last turn and we didn't get another one this turn. So we're not forgetting to rename anybody. No, I think actually maintaining silence for another turn while having an army on one of their borders might unnerve them a little bit, and we can send them a message next turn. Either that or next turn they'll attack us, which hopefully next turn we won't have started war with Shinyama's AI yet. Because once you start a... Well, we probably will, actually. Oh well. We will. I think that I'm going to maintain silence in order to try to unnerve him for another turn. But if that doesn't work... But I'll consider that, and I may do an add-on to this video with the message I decided to send him. "14 provinces. Early summer, so we're running behind, but we're finally starting to catch up. That said, we only have 1 expansion this turn, so slowing down again. Hopefully taking Shinyama will make up for that. Hopefully we get there before Vanheim does. I imagine they're somewhere in over here by now, so we may have to start a war with Vanheim over the capital of Shinyama. Here's hoping that they don't know where Shinyama is yet, and that we manage to take it without their resistance. Alright, that is the turn. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my path to Ascension begins here. See you next time.